Hello everyone, hello.
Here's the reason why you have to watch Jason. Where do you think he is? Hey, your pan's getting smoky. Okay, I probably won't have the camera rolling when he first sees me, but I would bet money that when Jason sees me today, so he has an amazing long-term memory, as we all know, and he talks to us a lot of times in like movie quotes, TV shows. Well, his very favorite TV show ever was Seinfeld. Well, he is gonna see this shirt and he's gonna say to me, but I don't wanna be a pirate, because it references one of the Seinfeld episodes. I would bet my life savings on it. Tell everybody what you just said to me.
I don't want to be a pirate.
I didn't have the camera on. So I just came out here to the garage. What in the world? Apparently he's trying to charge this. And let's just say, you know, he's already went to bed. This is so unsafe. These things are like fire hazards. You gotta stay vigilant 24/7. I don't know if you can hear me over the leaf blower, but this brings me so much joy. So today is Halloween that I'm filming this, and Jason is helping me get ready for trick-or-treaters. And even last year he wasn't really doing anything, but it's so fun because now our grandkids live close that it has given him purpose. And so he just is a lot more enthusiastic about things because they bring us so much happiness. Decided we'd sit here and be all cozy with Miss Evie, who has the right idea. Napping all day in the sun with a cozy blanket. She's got the right idea. I always feel like doing these updates on Jason are a good thing and a difficult thing, because I never want to give a false impression on how he's doing, but I also never want to, I feel like, throw him under the bus and just sit here and, like I always say, list all the bad things that's happening in life. But I also feel like for those of you that are going through this, I know from all the comments that you want to not feel like you're alone. So sometimes relaying all the things that are happening is just so good so you don't feel alone. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today. Jason will be here in just a few minutes and we're going to get his perspective. I don't know how he's doing today to speak. We'll see what happens. I feel like it's getting harder and harder for him to think about what to say. And let's talk a little bit about that. One of the things that I've mentioned in the past that I hate to say this because it sounds so mean. And you guys know I would never be mean to Jason. But we honestly had a good laugh this week. And it comes down to trust. And you want to trust your partner. And you want to think that they're doing everything, like you want to think that they act and do the things that they used to do, but they no longer do. And what I mean by that is, you know, if you ask Jason to do something in your mind, that's your old partner that, we've been married for almost 35 years. You're going to be like, oh yeah, he'll do that. But he won't do that because he usually doesn't remember. And so it's shame on me because I end up feeling frustrated at myself that I forgot and I didn't think about how he can't do that anymore. Oh, another way to look at that, because that's kind of a confusing way, is to just know that whatever expectations I had of Jason before, I should no longer have those expectations. And I really do try and keep my expectations very low so that when he does do something, right, or he does something appropriate or remembers stuff, we celebrate the little things because it feels so good. And I like to hype him up because I like to give him any kind of encouragement that I can. I always feel like anybody wants encouragement. It always feels good. One of the things that I was saying along that lines is every single thing that Jason does now, and we've talked about this, I think, in the past video, he usually does it wrong. And I'm learning more and more that the tiniest little things that I think that he could do, he can't do. And it can become a big catastrophe. All the time when Jason has like a part that's messed up or something like that, if I don't help him, it will not be the correct part. It won't be the right size. It'll never be the right thing anymore. And I just don't understand that. I do understand that, but it's a frustrating part. My dog's gonna start coughing. If you hear him in the background, I'm sorry about that. So I guess what I'm trying to say, if there's any of you out there who are taking care of a loved one who has dementia and you're in this phase where they're still trying to do stuff and be helpful and be productive, but yet everything kind of always doesn't go the right way, I see you and I feel you, because this stage is hard. One of the things that has been so fantastic for Jason is that our daughter and son-in-law and 2 grandsons moved around the corner. And I see a new spark in him. I get so excited because I see the enthusiasm in him, and I feel like it feels like he has a purpose. Like this year on Halloween, he was, blowing off the sidewalk and getting things ready because the boys were coming over. And I love that because I felt that motivation going away. I felt like Jason had zero motivation really on a lot of things. And so him having that little spark and having our grandsons close by to be a grandpa and feel purposeful feels so good. So we'll always take all the wins that we can get. Many of you were so kind and reached out and congratulated us on having a sponsor on last month's video. And I'm so excited to partner with MIDI Health because a lot of you are in the same boat where you're trying to not only take care of your loved one, but you're trying to take care of yourself. And we all know that's really difficult. And if you're like me, you go to the doctor and you just feel like you get dismissed. All your symptoms, all your problems. We're at that stage in life where we're going through perimenopause, we're going through menopause, and we need a clinician that will listen to us and really take to heart what we're saying, what we're going through, the trouble we're having with sleep and our hormones and weight gain and all the things. And it's so nice to partner with MIDI Health because that's exactly what they do. They're a virtual care clinic that was designed by women for women. They know their stuff. They know all about every single thing that you could think of when it comes to perimenopause, menopause, and even beyond. I never feel dismissed when I talk to my clinician. They understand all the things that I'm going through. They know about the sleep, the mood, our energy, all the things, and they know how to help. I love that they are able to order labs, review them with me, send me to outside doctors if they need to. There's no hidden fees. They bill your insurance just like when you go to see any other type of provider. Something that's super beneficial is they even can do like skincare, nutrition, lifestyle changes. That way you get a complete approach to feeling better in life. It's so super simple, and as you guys know, I'm kind of trapped here in my house, so I don't have the luxury to just be heading out to appointments constantly. I can do all this from the comfort of my own home. It's so easy. You go on, they'll ask you a few questions, you put in your insurance, you book your virtual time, and there you go. You sit here and you get to chat with your clinician and get to the root of the problem. Some of the best news ever is that 90% of women feel relief within just a few months from like hot flashes, anxiety, brain fog, which makes sense because when you finally have a team that listens to you. So when you're finally ready to be heard and supported, head over to MIDI, go to trymidi.com/livingwithdementia and join the more than 200,000 women who love and trust MIDI. And MIDI, thank you so much for sponsoring today's video.
Because I just need some more direction.
Okay, be right back.
What are we talking about?
Well, what would you like to talk about?
I don't know. Are we recording?
I'm ready whenever you are. I just hit it.
And action.
Want me to guide you?
Yes, I don't know what it is.
Okay. All right. Got Jason here. We're going to do a little update. I have several little things I thought we would talk about. One to update from last time. First, let's go into we changed your medication and we flipped one of them to the night. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's made a big difference on your sleep.
Huge.
Yes.
Yes, I can now go to sleep between a reasonable hour, let's say 11 p.m. and 1 a.m.
Yes, that's so much better than like 3 or 4 a.m. Yeah, so we kind of got that a little better, which I feel like has made, from a caregiver side, a huge difference
Yes.
because he doesn't feel so chaotic because he's getting some sleep. So we've done that. And then let's talk a little bit about how when you get dementia, sometimes, I hate this subject, but you wanted to talk about this, and I don't know if you remember that.
Can't fake the funk, baby. Let's edit in. So we recorded a video quite a while ago.
I'm not putting that in there.
You should put some of that in there.
No.
Why? We're going to talk about it.
We're just going to briefly talk about it.
All right, let's briefly talk about it.
Okay.
This is more because she's embarrassed for me. But I feel like you guys have a right to know.
I want to put him in a bubble, and I don't ever want, you guys know this, I hate this. When you develop dementia, some of them develop a certain smell.
Death.
He calls it death. He's like, do I smell like death? And it's very odd, and it is different, and it is new, and believe it or not, it's not uncommon. It's not uncommon. We talk about this in support group.
And it happens quickly. Like, take a shower, later that evening, and it's always on the back of my neck.
Yeah, it's just here, and it's just like exuding from the brain. I don't know what it is, but he just gets a smell now, and yeah. And so I don't know who's more sensitive to it, me or you.
Well, since I can't tell, I don't notice it.
Do you feel offended?
No.
No?
I can't help it. I take a shower, 4 hours later, my neck stinks. It's not like I'm unsanitary. It is what it is.
Yeah. So this is a sensitive subject, but I know, let me know in the comments down below if any of you have loved ones who are going through this also, because I have discovered over on like the support group that there are many going through this. So.
And let me know down in the comments. I don't read the comments.
I read them too.
I know you do.
Yeah.
If you want to see a more in-depth video on that, because I'm willing to put it out there, because we recorded it a while ago, and she was like, nope, not doing this. It paints me in a very bad light. But I don't think it does. I think it's just more.
I just want to protect you.
Yeah.
I want to help keep your dignity. So I decided to bring it up because it's been bugging you, and you've been kind of fixated on it. So
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Can't scrub long enough.
Let's move into the next thing. I kind of was talking about this a little bit I did my own little interview in there. And this is a sensitive subject too, and I don't know how you're going to react to this, but I was just talking about how nowadays pretty much anything you do is messed up.
I don't know that that's fair, because pretty much is giving me a little bit of grace. Just about everything is more accurate.
And do you know it at the time, or do you realize it later, or how's this working for you from the patient side?
Until it blows up in my face. But the utter elation I feel, I don't remember, and it was something stupid simple the other day. And I was like, I nailed this. I got it right.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was.
I was talking about that every little win I can have for you, or we can celebrate for you, we do, because I feel like you need any little win you can get, because I feel like you get pretty defeated. Yeah.
It is exceptionally frustrating. I can't help it.
And then let's move into quickly again. You just used the word elated. And people love to comment on some of your vocabulary words that you throw out. Because it's pretty
Untypical.
And
atypical.
Yeah. Yeah. And everyone always comments. And so one of the things we try to educate is that just because you have dementia, not every single person is affected in speech, which is very much Jason. He might not remember anything. He might mess everything up. He might, executive functions, but he's got that vocabulary happening.
People pay extra. I think there used to be courses online. Buy this course and get yourself a Harvard vocabulary.
So, and that was our last video, as we did talk about how sometimes then people have a misconception and they don't think you're doing as bad because you can talk. But
I did go to Harvard.
He did. But we do. I was talking about trust with you.
Oh, don't trust me. Don't. I'll try and sell you on trusting me.
But it's going to be wrong. It's going to be bad. Just don't trust him.
The believe what I have said in the past. I mean, we're talking way past, like yesterday. Like, and what did we learn from this? And her response is, you should have known better.
I should have known better. That's what I said, man. It's me. I'm the one that's to blame for trusting. I'm like, ugh. So.
You can trust that I'm going to blow it.
Yeah.
But I'll try really hard.
Yes.
Like Thanksgiving dinner. We have had to make a whole new plan. I loved to cook. I still like to cook. But I struggle to get it right anymore.
Yeah, Jason was my go-to guy. He would cook like these things. I would cook these things. We could tackle this together. And now I know it's pretty much on me. And I asked him, I said, would you like to do the turkey with some guidance? And so that's what we're going to do this year. He's going to do one thing. We're not going to focus on anything else for him. And I'm going to make sure that you're doing it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully, because he has, oh, you guys, you don't even understand. He's got this knowledge base when it comes to cooking that I don't have. It chokes me up. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute.
Flavor.
He's got flavor. Okay, I didn't expect to get sad right now. Do you know why I'm sad?
Because I used to make Michelin level food and now I can't.
Yeah.
I literally would, 99.9.999% of everybody out there is not going to heard of it. There's a competition in France called the Bocuse d'Or, and it is literally the Olympics of culinary cooking. They will bring Michelin level chefs together and create a Team USA. And I would pride myself on deconstructing their recipes and serving them at home.
Yeah.
You know.
I miss that.
Yeah. It's okay to take 3 days to make onion rings.
I mean, he did end up killing some onion rings for the first part, and then they got massively messed up, and we won't talk about that.
Like Dave, my neighbor.
He loved them.
He's still talking about those onion rings.
He said those were the best onion rings he had. But I get sad and I grieve for that part of our life. Mm-hmm. And I do, that is a big part of dementia, is grieving parts of our life that are gone. Mm-hmm. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
You know how I get sad and I grieve?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Nope.
And from the caregiver side, that is really hard. Because I feel like I do it alone.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah, he doesn't. So I try not to boohoo to him ever, and I didn't mean to get choked up today.
It's okay. I'm not aware, so it doesn't bother me. Unlike, I don't know, I have accepted my fate. I'm not worried about it. It will come when it comes, not anxious about it. I know there's something bigger for me in the future, and I look forward to going to that next place and living in heaven. But dwelling on it's not going to help anything, so I don't think about it, and I don't really want to be reminded of it because it's...
Yeah. No, I don't want to remind you of it.
But it's not fair because you're struggling with it, and you really don't have anybody to talk to with except your support group. Yeah. Which, let's face it, how much can you get out of a support group?
Right. Mm-hmm. Pause for just a second.
Let's pause.
I need a hug. For real, Jay?
I love you.
We said at the same time. Cooking always gets me. I got it together. So, we never talked about this with them, and I don't know if you're going to want to. We're just putting it all out there today. Let's talk about how, when you develop this condition, how it takes away things like we just talked about, the cooking, but let's go into something that's very odd. We never talked about how you couldn't swim anymore.
Oh, boy.
And
that was shocking. My daughter, Michaela, whoa, yeah.
Let me set up the scene, okay?
And scene.
We went to go visit our daughter and family up in Washington, and we went out on this lake, and we were going to paddleboard. And so I had a life jacket on because we're in this lake. It was freezing, by the way. And I just want to set the scene that Jason was the best swimmer we've ever known. ever. Like, personally. He has people that he knows that were better swimmers.
Conrad.
Yeah. But he was a really good swimmer. And I used to always say, if I was drowning, I want Jason there. He could save me. Or if I was in the ocean, I'd want Jason there. He could save me. And I never worried anytime we did water activities because this guy, he had me. He was a lifeguard when he was younger.
And then pararescue and the Special Operations Combat Dive course, and like water was my place.
It was like no big deal. That's all he ever did. And he could swim. You could swim underwater for like forever and ever and ever and miles. And I'm building it up because I need you guys to understand how amazing Mr. Pararescue over here could swim. And so we go up there. He can't remember how to swim. And it broke our hearts. I'm
borderline freaking out. And I have a life jacket on.
He's panicking. He can't even figure out how to do it. And I'm an okay swimmer, but I'm not like strong. And my daughter's on the paddleboard, and she had to like hurry and get him because he was just that was it. You were just going. And it was just crazy. Mm-hmm. And it was the most chaotic, saddest, weirdest experience ever.
Michaela even commented. I don't remember what she said because she said to you.
It was a slap in the face of reality of, hey, my dad's not who he used to be anymore, and look what happened. Mm-hmm. And it made me so sad because our little grandson, he had heard that Grandpa was the best swimmer in the world, is what he said. He wanted to swim with the best swimmer in the world. So once we got all calm, and we went and we got a little paddle boat. So that way we could be out on the water and we had a paddle boat. Well, then James really, really, really wanted to swim with the best swimmer in the world. And so I reminded Jason, you have a life vest on. You can get in the water. You can just relax. You don't have to. Didn't work that way. Still panicked. Can you explain anything? Like, can you remember like what was going on in your mind?
Just nothing was probably going on in my mind, just short-circuiting, you know.
You did say something to me later.
Oh, I did?
You said when we got back to the shore and you're just huffing and puffing and all been out of shape. Then your brain clicked on and you said, why didn't I just float on my back? Why did you say that? What did you used to do in pararescue and all that?
Oh, yeah. Go to your rest position. Float. Take some deep breaths.
That's what you always taught me. Mm-hmm. So he had always taught me, if you're exhausted and you can't keep going, just sit back and, float and relax. Mm-hmm. And your brain couldn't even think of that.
Nope.
No. So that was just another slap in the face of just what this disease takes away from you. Mm-hmm. So there was that.
Yeah. There's that.
All right. You're done with that part of this conversation, I can tell.
All right. Let's talk about Christmas decorations. Has everyone got a theme for this year? This year we're going with blue and white.
Do you like my Christmas theme? I'm glad you like my Christmas theme. Wasn't it so cool that MIDI sponsored us again?
Yes. We love MIDI. I don't use MIDI because it's not my demographic. But for those of you out there that need it, you probably better edit this out. I don't even know what I'm saying right now.
That was epic. I don't even know. I got my funny bone, dude.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
All right. I feel like we should probably wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you again to MIDI for sponsoring today's video. We really do appreciate you.
Be kind in the comments. Please be kind in the comments. Thank you.
Bye.